Please give it up for the very funny Tony.
Hello, everybody.
Ooh.
Alright, so yeah, I am from Los Angeles, but I went to a military school in the US. And at my military school, you could choose the topic of your thesis, but it had to get approved by a military officer, and it could not be something that anybody else had picked. So naturally, I procrastinated on that until the last possible minute. Yeah, so I'm sitting there in the classroom, and there's like 1 minute left to give in my speech topic, and I'm just going, crap, I need a topic. But all the good ones got taken. And then I just wrote in the spur of the moment at the last second, the effects of prostitutes on combat troops. And I said that in. And somehow it got approved. And I still wonder to this day if the officer in the back, when he got that, he looked at it and was like, the effects of prostitutes on combat. If World War III breaks out, I might need to know that. Stand by. So I start collecting topics and research material for my thesis. Yes, most of the research for this was done using only one hand. Yeah, so in the middle of all this, one of my friends walks up to me and he looks at me and he's like, Tony, why did you pick that? Like, of all possible things, why that one? And at the time I said, I don't know. But then I remembered it was because of my grandpa. So my grandpa fought in the Vietnam War, and throughout the entire war he was praying to God to save his black ass. And to be fair to God, he saved most of it. So yeah. A rocket took out 10% of my grandpa's ass cheeks. Yeah, so he comes back home and he's like, well, I still got 90% of my ass. I guess that counts. Yeah, so he was super religious from then on, and I never had a problem with that. But what I had a problem with was him trying to tell me stuff that, in all fairness, I didn't think he should be telling me. Yeah, so he would look at me, and I'm 13 years old when he tells me this. He's like, listen to me. You should never, ever, ever, ever have sex before marriage. And I was like, come on, Grandpa. Come on. You and I both know you left maybe 6 or possibly 7 whole babies in Vietnam. Can't be telling me that. And my grandpa would get like kind of frustrated. Like he would just be like, and then he just walked. Like I could tell he wanted to hit me though. But anyway, so ever since then, I always have this daydream popped in the back of my head of me showing up to one of my family reunions. Now, in my family, I'm split half black, half white down the middle. So, like, all the white members of my family are over there cooking some smoked salmon. And all the black members of my family are over there cooking some barbecue chicken. And then I just waltz right in with a bunch of Asians. Yeah, and then they're all looking at me like, Tony, who are all these Asian people? I'm just like, guys, I found them. The whole extended family. It took me some time, some effort, and coffee with lots of prostitutes. I found them. We're all together now. Yeah, so anyway, back to my thesis. So I finished my paper, and I finally turned it in. And I procrastinated on that too. But I turned it in, and I got it back, and I found out I got a 90% on it. And all I could think is, that is the exact same percentage of my grandpa's black ass that made it back. Yeah. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. That's my time.
Keep going for Tony as we